Here is an example of my current version of the BNR32/R32 TitanRS exhaust. This is a single muffler configuration. As you can see, mid-pipe has no muffler, oval exit muffler in the rear of the exhaust system. This is the most common option, although I can also offer them with dual mufflers. However, I'll go into all that later. I'd like to run you through some of the specifics and some of the details of this system and kind of what sets it apart from others that are already on the market. Number one, the most important thing is it is 3.5-inch diameter. This is going to suit almost all horsepower ranges, with a very few exceptions. Some people probably require 4-inch, which is also a service I can offer, but I figured for the vast majority, 3.5-inch was gonna work perfect. I keep the exhaust system tucked up very tight so that there is as little ground clearance issues as possible. And where there's connections in the exhaust, I typically use a slip fit joint so that it has the lowest profile underneath the car possible. I'll include all hardware, all clamps and everything else with the systems, so you don't have to consider that. It's already done. One purchase, everything is included. All the material that I use is Ticon material. It's 1mm wall, so it's as light as it could possibly be. There's no need for 1.2mm unless you're talking about downpipes or something closer to the turbo. 1mm works fine for the exhaust. In addition to using Ticon tubing, I specifically prefer to use Ticon mufflers for all of my applications. I tend to lean towards their oval mufflers the most because their oval mufflers give me the best decibel and the best quality of sound. If you prefer to go with a single muffler, you're gonna kind of get a good sound if your car is twin turbo, maybe twin turbo with a few modifications. With a single turbo car, single muffler can kind of be a little loud for most people. What I recommend for the single turbo guys is to do the twin muffler system. That's gonna be a 13-inch overall length oval underneath the car in the middle of the exhaust pipe, and then another 13-inch oval muffler at the exit of the car. As you can see, I have a custom laser etch tip with the product name and logo on it because I feel like that looks extremely good out of the back of the car. I also do not pre-burn any of my systems. Naturally, the single wall tip will pretty much turn blue as long as you drive the car pretty hard. This particular exhaust is pie cut construction. However, my 33 and 34 systems are mandrel bend. In the near future, I think I'm gonna go with all mandrel, so I can do pie cut upon request, but typically that's not what I'm gonna always be doing in the future. 1/2-inch billet hangers ensure long service life as well as gusseting and doubling up on joints, so there's more contact area. This particular model was a special request order. The customer wanted V-band and he wanted to construct his own stainless downpipe to go into my exhaust. So at his request, I did stainless male included in the system. And this is something that I could do for just about anybody, or if you say, hey, I'd rather just do 2-bolt or something like that, I can do that. I can accommodate most setups. I'll even include the quick release V-band clamp with the V-band assembly. As always, hangers are included. A nice fresh set of gloves are included for install. And yeah, if you have any more questions or any concerns or anything else like that, just let me know, shoot me a line. If it's something custom that you need, don't be afraid to hit me up. I do custom applications all the time. I do modifications to my systems all the time, so I'm pretty versatile. But this is just an example of one of the ones that I offer off the shelf.